Information is coming out about the altercation between Michael Brown and former officer Darren Wilson that led to Brown's shooting death in August of 2014.
Documents filed in the civil lawsuit brought by Brown's parents appear to show contradictions to the story Wilson told the grand jury, but without context. So we asked a legal expert for interpretation.
Our Russell Kinsall has been poring over these new documents and is live in the Bommarito Street Fleet.
Well, as part of the discovery process in the civil lawsuit, this questionnaire was sent to Darren Wilson's attorneys back in December. It's called a request for admissions. It does not give the full picture of what happened on that day, but it does give portions of the events on that day. In the document, former Ferguson police officer Darren Wilson was asked about his conduct as a police officer. Wilson admitted he was accused of using excessive force and racial discrimination. He also admitted to using the N-word to refer to African Americans. To better understand the implications of these documents, we went to SLU law professor Marcia McCormick. She said the document asks very specific questions, so answers can easily be taken out of context.
Because this is a document that's framed by the plaintiff's lawyers. And so they're focused on getting damaging admissions from Officer Wilson.
In the document, Wilson admits that he reached out through the car window and grabbed Brown, even though federal investigators didn't believe witnesses who claimed that's what they saw. In an apparent major contradiction, Wilson admitted that Michael Brown never tried to remove his gun from his holster.
During the grand jury proceedings, Officer Wilson said that he believed that Michael Brown was reaching for Officer Wilson's gun during the altercation, and that's why Officer Wilson feared for his life.
If Wilson is contradicting his previous story, McCormick says it could undermine the credibility of his entire version of events.
Well, I think that it does. If he lied about this particular thing, which he used to justify his conduct at the time, what else did he lie about?
It's important to remember that the statements in this document don't give any context. They don't tell you what happened before or after the events in each statement. So I reached out to Darren Wilson's attorney for a comment on this document, and I'm still waiting on a response. I did speak on the phone with an attorney for Michael Brown's family, and he said because of a gag order, he's not allowed to talk about the contents of the document. Live downtown, Russell Kinsall, News 4.